Hello, and this is a Minute with Mark. We're talking on Skype, and we're going to post this to his blog. So, good morning, Mark. How are you?
Hey, I'm doing good, Naomi. How are you doing?
I'm good. I'm good. So, it's beautiful. Where are you at right now?
I'm in my backyard. I'm home for a couple days in between adventures. I just got back from a, a, a big conference here in Tucson on the science, toward a science of consciousness.
Tell me a
And,
little bit more about that, Mark.
well, it was fascinating. It's this big group of misfits, and I fit right in. It's an interdisciplinary study of consciousness. So it's asking really kind of slippery questions like what is reality and what is consciousness from as many different angles as you could imagine. There were doctors, there were philosophers, there were physicists, there were healthcare, you name it. They were all there, all interested in this phenomena we call consciousness. And it's very
I
interesting.
heard that you. I heard that you almost didn't go.
I was almost I almost talked myself out of it because I had so many other things going on. I went down to the registration table and asked if I could get my money back, and they said, "Well, just come, and if you like it, stay, and if you don't, we'll refund part of your money." And instantly, I was just in head over heels, over my head right away because it was such fascinating stuff about dreams and telepathy and you name
It's
it.
a good lesson for all of our listeners and readers that to trust your first instinct. If something sounds interesting to you, jump in with both feet.
I've wanted to go to this conference for years, and it's here in my hometown. They do it every 2 years, and so it was an opportunity. I didn't want to miss it.
Well, I'm so glad that you got a chance to do that, and we look forward to reading on your blog and on your websites the details. But tell us about what you're heading into, where you're going next.
This weekend, I'm going to San Diego for an internet marketing conference with a guy named Frank Kern and a couple of other internet uh, marketing gurus, I guess you'd call them. And a friend of mine, Dr. Paul from Cabot Shores, invited me to come as his guest, as his associate, because we're working on a project at his resort where I'm going to come and be sort of like adventurer in residence with some other guides and people like me to.
Well, I remember reading on your book promotion something about Paul at Cabot Shores. Is that the same person?
Yes, it is. Yeah.
Great. So tell us about your book, Mark. What's going on with that?
The Driving to the End of the World book. Well, interestingly enough, the reason I was at the consciousness conference was because of the book that I'm writing, and that book is called Live Your Adventure, and it's all follow your passion and follow your bliss, and it's called Live Your Adventure, a practical guide and metaphysical manual. And the interface for me was in the realm of mind body interface or spirit matter interface, where does your adventure come from and how do you manifest it? So that's why I was at that conference. But I think you were asking about my book that's already been published, Driving to the End of the World,
Yes.
and things are going well with that. Actually, I'm working on a video book trailer right now. My kitty cat wants to come out and join us here. Can you hear him in the background?
No, we can't. We can't
Okay.
hear him.
So yes, that's going really well. We're getting ready to do our second printing of Driving to the End of the World. Got a new cover and got a video that will be online very shortly. And I want to get people's opinions on the new cover and on the this draft of the trailer promoting the book. So things are going good. There's lots of exciting stuff.
Well, that's exciting, Mark. Well, now that we've had Mark in a minute or a minute with Mark, we're really excited to see what's going to be happening. And please keep us informed, and we'll check in again next week.
Well, thank you very much. But before we go, I wanted everybody to be able to say hi to Kenny the pig because he's just sitting right across the other side of my computer.
Oh, that's right.
Here we go.
I'm dying to see Kenny.
All right,
Let's see
he'll
Kenny
say
today.
he'll say hi to everybody. I think. Kenny, what's going on, bud? Kenny, say hi to Naomi.
Hi, Kenny.
Can you hear him?
Yes.
I know he's a little camera shy. He's turning away from the camera.
That's a big pig.
All right, say bye, Kenny. That's all for the call.
Bye. Thanks again, Mark.
Thank you.